Hello everyone, welcome back to Control Tips, and in this video we are going to talk about how to fix Steam Deck is having battery draining fast, or how to fix if you're having this issue. So this is very important because many of the users are having this trouble. So we're going to talk about some of the possible workarounds that you have to try out. So the first one, you have to choose the appropriate graphic settings to play the games. So it can be done in the overflow menu. So first go over here at the top over here in the battery right now, just go over here. So we're having all the details on the performance and all those things. Right now you can see the batteries, we're having how much level as well as all these things. So this is very important regarding when it comes to this particular thing. So this is very important that you should be knowing this. So from here we have to set few things. For example, like you have to set, like, when you're trying to play the game. For example, you're trying to play the game, so you have to set the performance overlay level. Right now, as you can see, I've already set this to this particular one, so I can change this, or I can trigger it, so as well as I can do this, but I have to change it according to my requirement. So here I did keep this to this one, and when it comes to the frame rate, I can even change this. So I can set this to 100, or even I can change this to little bit low, so this depends on it. So this all depends on. So when you're trying to play a game which is very high end, like God of War and all those things, you have to go through all these kind of things, because this is a very important thing which you have to strap, because you have to try this. So this is very important when it comes to how to set this, all these things. So you should be knowing how to set this up. So you can change this accordingly for each individual game, so you have to check in this. Next one is all about when you're trying to play a single player games, use airplane mode. So you can do that, which did work for some of the users. So you can try with when it comes to in a single player games, you can use the airplane mode. Next one, and the very important one, which has been happening for many of the users, you have to reduce the brightness of your Steam Deck. For that, just go over here, go to this one. Now from here, if you keep on scrolling like this, you'll be able to see. Right now, like I said, you have to enable the airplane mode from here, so which can be done. And also apart from that, you can make few more changes like this, like I said, regarding the performance and all those things. So apart from this, we have to adjust the brightness, because this particular thing did make a lot of issue. For that, just go over here in the Steam, go to settings, tap A. Now from here, scroll down to display. Now over here, as you can see, you can change this to, that means you can keep on changing this to too much brightness like this, which is actually not good. So you can change this, right? You can keep it to minimum. So I suggest you can keep at least like this, or else you can keep it in the mid around like this, which is quite good for your eyes as well. So you have to make sure a habit of making sure the brightness is not too good, which is causing the issue. So you have to keep a habit of checking that, which is, this did work. So reducing the brightness did help in many users, but if it is not so, like, no, this did happen for many of the users as well, because if they keep it at the very high brightness, and in the end they end up in crying regarding the battery. And fourth one is all about, you have to change thermal power limit on your Steam Deck. For that, you just have to go over here in the overflow menu. Now from here, as you can see, if you go keep on scrolling like this, you'll be able to see the manual GPU lock control, thermal TDP limit and all those things. So you have to limit all these things. So I'll be turning this on. So also I'll go over here. So I'll turn this on as well. So if I turn this on right now, as you can see, the GPU clock frequency and the scale filter, and if you come to FSR sharpness, all this being set into maximum. So you have to limit it. So according to the game, you have to do all those things simultaneously. If you go at the top, the thermal power TDP limit has been enabled by me right now. So just I'm going to off it later. So you have to do it accordingly. You can change this to according to need. Simultaneously, when it comes to heart rate, shading, LO tiering and all those things, when it comes to the performance, refresh rate, frame rate, so you have to do it according to your need, because if you make this all to a very large extent, then definitely all these kind of things going to drain your performance very high. So you have to keep a habit check all these things, especially though like these things which I mentioned above, and the display and brightness should be being set into moderate, and all those things are very important, and this is what you have to do. So these are the possible workarounds which you have to try out when it comes to how to fix, or when it comes to how to completely fix this up, or how you can fix when it comes to the battery is draining so fast on Steam Deck, and how you can fix this up. And I hope this video is helpful, and if you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for more notification. See you soon in the next video. Peace out. Bye bye.